How we doing, everybody? This is the Ghosthack live stream, the weekly Ghosthack live stream, and I'm back. Are my levels good? Hot dang, I'm loud. All right, how loud was this? Okay, that was pretty loud too. Okay, so hopefully my levels are decently balanced. Let me know if my mic is clipping or FL Studio's quiet or any of that crap. But it looks like we are up and running for this live stream. Hey, how's it going? Today we're doing more Hardwave. I released a video semi-recently where I was making a Hardwave drop, making this Hardwave drop right here. And for the most part, it seems like you guys liked what I did. It was kind of fun to do. Hardwave was a style that was generally new for me. And today what I want to do is I want to try to take this drop and make it into a track. Now I did make a couple of changes in this drop from the drop that you heard in the video before, if you have seen that video. But basically I doubled the length. I just took the same thing and repeated it, and I added a few things. The first thing I added was some crash cymbals. I just have some crash cymbals here, which just sound like this. I need to put headphones on. I have to hear. And sunglasses for the heat, obviously. And then I have, wait, did this crash even play? Okay, yeah, it did. I have that crash. I have this right here. Kind of reverse. I have this brass bell hit, but I know that there's not a lot of brass or other instruments like that normally used in Hardwave. I know it's normally synths, but I just wanted to add it just because I wanted to. You know what I'm saying? It sounded trappy and I like doing it, so I'm sure there are people who say that I shouldn't do that, but, you know, screw it. I'm going to do it anyway. And also I added a little white noise riser thing just to add more tension right there. Because they were pretty much too... Stream just started and there's already just like... Haters. They're going to hate. They always will. They always will. Don't pay no mind. But there was a couple of critiques. What do I have? Sunglasses. Too bright. Yeah. Too bright. See what I'm looking at, I see in the distance, I'm seeing my future and it's blinding, and I can't operate without these sometimes. But essentially, I have two critiques from the last Hardwave video, and the first one was saying that the trap drums ruined it, and I should have used like 909, 707 drums and like a basic sub bass. I'm gonna push that one to the side because all of the Hardwave, I listen to different playlists, compilations, artists, like every single one had trap drums, right? And they said that the 808 was doing too much, and I'm like, well, first of all, this is a sub, it's not really an 808, and that doesn't, I hear that all the time in Hardwave, so I'm going to assume that that's not really accurate. Hey, how's it going? But the second critique I had was saying that what I had was, it was a good wave. It was good wave music, but it wasn't exactly hard wave. Like there wasn't enough dynamics. There wasn't enough, it wasn't hard enough, wasn't heavy enough. It wasn't really aggressive enough. There wasn't any start and stops. It was very smooth. And it was smooth. I went for a more smoother vibe because that's definitely what I was hearing when I was listening to compilations of it. But basically, I understood that, and that's why I added some crash cymbals and other things here to make it sound a little louder. So without further ado, I'm just going to play what I have going on right here. So does my keyboard not work? Okay, it worked. So that's what we have to work with. I'm going to try to make this into something resembling a full song. But, so it sounds pretty good. Epic. Thank you. I think it sounds pretty nice. I can't take in all the critiques that were given to me before, but because I want to kind of keep this very similar to the drop that I made in that video. But I do want to do a couple things. The first thing I know that I want to do is I want to make a second version of this. I don't want to just repeat the same thing over and over again. I do want to sort of make a second version where I take elements from this drop, and then I kind of take them away. Maybe it'll be a little more a little more downbeat, I'll take away an ARP or something like that, and I'll add maybe a lead with a different vocal or something. And that's what's probably going to happen. And then the one thing that I heard consistent in all of the Hardwave tracks as far as arrangement goes and stuff like that is it's all very ambient, very atmospheric. Some of it was very cinematic, and I definitely want to work with that. And that's a very easy thing to do. Is that sort of a good way just to describe Hardwave? All right. So first thing I want is I want to take these drums. These drums are going to come over here. But not completely. I want to have kind of a gap where there's like a break, so I can incorporate a little bit of the dynamic critique that was said before. Like that. So what happens if I just take these right here and I just scoot them over? You can fill it with some vocal. Yeah, I can fill it with some vocal. Excuse me. I got to remember I have a mute mic on my... I have a mute button on my mic, so if I sneeze or cough, I can mute it. Anyway. Yeah, some vocal would be really interesting, really fun. Well, I should probably just take the whole thing here and move that this way, because a lot of it seemed to be very progressive, seemed to be very atmospheric, or with some phrase from rap. I wish I had phrases from rap music that I could use. What are these right here? I have to remember what exactly I put down before. Okay, yeah. So we can leave that out right here. What is this? What? Okay, that's cool. I like those bells. I want to leave those bells in. It's kind of a synth bell sort of stuff. Okay, and what's this right here? Why doesn't it play? Is it the sidechain? Oh, okay. We have the vocals. I definitely want to leave these in because these vocals sound really cool. We have the lead. Do I want to have the lead in here? I don't know. Song feedback session is definitely a good idea. I really do believe that that would happen in the future. Space sound effects. That could be cool. Different sound effects. I'm definitely going to experiment with what I have going on here. And I think I'm gonna make some bass and like drum fill transition to go here. Just some like rolling bass, maybe some Neuro, just like just to go right there, just to fill that area. Maybe I should make it happen on the snare. Maybe everything should come in on the snare. That could be interesting. Yeah. Sounds in space. Can't be anything. Oh. No sounds in space, kids. It's a vacuum. Yeah, I think I'll try that. Could I maybe use this here? Yeah. That's cool. I'm a fan of that little transition, and I'm gonna just put something in here. But there's still too much going on. Drums could use some limiting. I have it going through a Maximus in the master chain. especially the snare. It's getting clipped off. I could run it through harder. I don't want to lose too much of the dynamics of it. But mixing is just I can deal with mixing later. Yeah, no, it needs that crash. It needs that crash right there. Yeah, I really want to take some vocal and make like a vocal line, whether it's like a vocal chop line or something like that to go in this area. Really do like these vocals, but they're not really gonna work for that. Okay. Vocal chop line. Where can I get good vocals to use vocal chop? Ghosthack has a lot of mellow vocals, but I want to see if there's a way I can get some, high pitch. I want to see if there's a way I can find some cinematic vocals to use. You check out Skeller. Yeah, I've heard of Skeller. I've heard of Sublab. Haven't heard the music. Like I've heard Skeller's music. I was listening to it before stream, but haven't heard of these other artists. Okay, where was it? Stratosphere, wave files, yeah. Because there's probably some vocal sound effects in here. I don't know if I could use any of these for what I want. Some of these are kind of dissonant, which is cool, but not really what I'm looking for. See, it changes pitch. I just want a straight up pitch. Is that... Let me turn on my keyboard. Yeah. Well, it's clipping, but... What if I reverse this? What would it sound like if I reversed it? Reverse. I feel like I could work with that. Again, I know it is clipping, but I gotta fix that. I gotta fix that. Unsorted. New. And we'll see what we can kind of come up with to fill this area. And I have to make sure that this is on envelope mode, so it will stop as soon as I lift my hand off the key. What key is this sample in? Oh, it's in C. Nice. Okay. What key are we in here? I forget what key is this. This is an F. Nice. F is a good key. I like F. I am fond of F. It doesn't sound in key for some reason. Because it seems like it's a little warbly. Let me throw this into like 18. If I take, maybe I can view this pitch here. Where's a pitcher? I don't like this plugin, but Yeah, it's no good. If I want it to be an F, solo F. Shouldn't it snap? I'm not very good at this plugin. Yeah, that's way too. That's no good. If I had Little Alter Boy, then I could do it, but I don't have Little Alter Boy. Want to make it more wobbly. Tremolo is good to hide if something is not perfectly in key. True. I think that's why I put this one in tremolo, because it wasn't perfectly like in key either. That's me not playing in key, but okay. Because I could. That is the volume, right? Yeah. Like that? Down low? I don't know if that'll even fit in. Like, I know that this tremolo isn't at the right speed, but... Still doesn't seem really in tune. Man, I like the idea of vocals here, but I don't know if I have good vocals to put there. I'm gonna stick with something I know I can do real quick, and that's make some, or put some bass in this area, just like some neuro-y, just weirdness. And I feel like maybe this will work. Hopefully this will work on stream. I was testing it a little bit before, and it seemed to work, but Reactor 6 is weird. I want to try using the plugin Form. Let me see. And I forget. Okay, yeah, okay, there it is. This Form is up here. And this plugin, I really actually like this plugin. I'm using the demo right now, but... But a yoink, yeah, maybe. I don't know. I'm not here. I don't hear really many yoinks or like weird sound design, like weird screechy or high pitched basses in Hardwave. All the basses that I hear seem to be more sort of neuro-y. So I might go with that. But I just want to make something strange here. And Form's really good for like resampling things. Saying a random phrase, maybe just record Ghosthack is best. Maybe I could record something from me. That would be interesting. I wish I was good at singing, because then I could put like ad-libs over this, but I'm not really good at singing. But I'll get to the vocals when I get to the vocals. Right now, I want to use Form. And one thing that I was seeing, this was actually on the Virtual Riot live stream. Can't speak. But he was taking like drum loops and throwing them in here, and there were some really interesting results from that. So I feel like I want to try that. But I also kind of want to reset. Is there a way I can move this to default? Can I default this this patch? I never use Reactor, so I have never used Reactor at all. Factory, yeah. Bass, okay, init, there you go. Initialize, okay. So now I want to take some drum loop. Maybe I can take like a weird drum loop. Where's... Could it be one from here, maybe? Okay. I got Reactor 6 with my MIDI keyboard. Is it worth installing? Well, is Form worth installing? I say it is, just because I like weird sound design. If you're not into weird sound design, then I don't know quite how useful it is. But then again, I don't know much about it yet. So I still have to learn. Okay. So this is what happened. This is what happens. Wait a minute. Why is it not retrigger free legato? I have to make sure that I know how to start it and stop it like with my keyboard. Like when I lift up, it's not stopping, so I have to figure out how to do that. The sound. Okay, envelope, yeah. Let's do this right here. Yeah, there we go. And it still plays for some reason. But I want to change this width. And then I can change this length. I want to snap it. And then I can maybe loop this. Kind of some interesting stuff. I feel like I had better luck when I used like a factory preset, like did I use Argo? Yeah, something like this, and then I can throw this drum loop in here. Let's see. Curve editor, whoa. Ooh, that's interesting. Ooh. Okay, so we're getting certain interesting results. I do want to run this through my fat rack though, which is going to make it sound a lot better. 18, route this right into 18. So let's hear the difference. Thick rack. Yeah. Different drum loop. Very nasty. So I just want to take some interesting stuff and see if because I know I have something that is usable in this preset. I know if I put the right file in here, then it's going to work. Ooh, let's try that. Yeah, let's just put down a note. We just need to hit that one spot. Yeah, we're getting somewhere. Like, that could be really cool. So much high frequency. Now you can take something that has a little less high frequency in it. Oh. What if I were to take this? Because it already has some tone to it. Whoa. Maybe I could just pitch it down, like, just go down like 12. Nah, it didn't really do anything different. It's all the same. I need something that's different. Happy to throw in 808. I could try that. Ah, let's try this maybe. Maybe this FM is screwing me up. That has like tone, man. But the FM was important here. I just have to get the timing right. Ooh. And then I can use like what's it called? A filter. A filter. I can use a filter and kind of give it more motion. Yeah, what's in the effects here? Yeah, what's it sound like without the fat rack too? Oh. The fat rack's the only thing making this usable. Yeah, something like that. That'd be cool. Okay. So cool stuff is happening. Interesting stuff is happening. What if I use a bandpass? That could be interesting. Before everything? Nah, it's not a little... It's a little too... I feel like it doesn't do enough. Yeah, no, it needs to be after. It needs to be after. But obviously not a band pass. I want this to be a low pass. Yeah, so it just opens up. Like so. And then we can make changes to the sound and we can figure it out. But I want something to just fit that area. Create automation clip. And where is it? Here it is. All right, we'll go down. How far can y'all see? Am I in the way? Oh, okay. No, I'm not in the way at all. Nice. A strong frequency. So let's see how that works. Maybe we can make it a little more juicy. And a little bit of reverb. That's important, just so it has a tail. Make sure no sub bass is getting reverberated. Once you're done with the bass, I recommend you replace the synth with your synth of your main arpeggio with a different one for the second part of the drop. Make it more distorted and screamy. I already actually have a distorted and screamy arp. Or well, maybe it's not screamy, but it is more distorted because I have this right here. Why does it not play? What's the deal? Oh, okay. I have this one. It's not screamy, but it's like more detuned. Which I guess it would make sense for this part to be a little more screechy because we do have a bass right here. And it would make sense that this part would just be harder, but I really actually like how this bass turned out. Unless you're talking about this. Maybe I can make a new lead. Maybe the vocal wasn't gonna work, but I can make some kind of interesting distorted lead, which would be cool. Maybe. It's very distorted. What if, hang on, I can load an effect rack. This could be cool. Try the mirror warp. Yeah, true. I can make some weird distorted lead. That'd be a good idea. Oh, not lock effect rack. I want to load effect rack, not lock effect rack. Ugh. Load effect chain. Okay. And then go into the Black Friday effect chains because there's one for mellow leads. It's all kind of distorted. maybe I could use this. What if I just use bright white? Play in key. Oh, I'm no good at that. But this is interesting. Just forget it. I'm not gonna try and do that. I'm no good. But I can just lay something down, and I can change the sound up later. Everything that I do is always and forever will be subject to change. Ooh, when it's down low, that's interesting. Okay, what is this snap? Okay, here we go. Do we have a Discord? We don't have a Discord yet. We may in the future, but we don't have a Discord right now. Sample a fart. That'd be fun. Maybe I can do a live stream sometime where it's just a sound design session, where I'm just doing weird sound design with like all kinds of stuff. Putting a fart into form would be awesome. Like if that came from a drum loop, what would happen with a fart? Ooh. That's the same pattern as the ARP though. I do like it, but I could layer it with a different sound, such as something like this. Hang on, let me try and find one. Huh. I know there has to be one in here somewhere because I've made many of them. It's like it's one of those leads that would be used in hard trap, like really hard trap, like Say My Name kind of lead. It has to be in here somewhere. Plug synth lead. Is there a lead here? Buzzsaw chipper, hard trap, yeah. I could use this. I could layer that. Would that even work? Hold up. It does, but I have to make the pattern is way too smooth. It has to be different. Maybe this one can be lower as well. Twice as fast. Oh, that would be interesting. I don't know. That would be so much. Like instead of just going do 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 like that, it went do 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 do. I don't know if that would even work, but we can try it. Ah, that's not what I wanted. Whoa. What sample packages did you use to make Hardwave? I used a lot of Ghosthack packs. I used drums from Ultimate Producer Bundle 2020, the drum kits. I used drums from Hybrid Trap Essentials. A lot of the sounds that I used in this, I actually made myself, just like in Serum and stuff like that. It seems like just trappy style drums and general sound effects and synths. Synthwave presets would probably come in pretty useful for it. I actually really like the twice as fast. But I have to go like this. It adds just a different level of speed and intensity. And maybe this isn't a thing that's normally done in Hardwave, but sometimes you just have to go with what you're hearing and what you want to do right now. Don't let yourself be restricted too much by genre. I've caught myself being restricted by genre before, and it has ruined many good ideas. And paste it there. Whoa. Oh my God. All right. Maybe I'll add some dynamics here by making these a little bit shorter. Use the FLP with the sample pack. Well, the sample packs that I use in here, are, like from Ghosthack and stuff like that, are already released. You can find the Ultimate Producer Bundle with its exclusive drums on the Ghosthack website, and you can also find Hybrid Trap Essentials on the website. But I think I just took the snare from Hybrid Trap Essentials. Most of these drums, like the kicks and the hi-hats and the other stuff like that, are probably Ultimate Producer Bundle. Way Too Far by Sublime is pretty good reference for the genre. Whole drop leads specifically at speed. Oh, okay, cool. I'm not going to play that on stream for copyright reasons, but I can probably look that up after and I can kind of compare. But I like what I'm hearing, so I'm going to just keep going in this direction. I'm going to keep mining this vein because it sounds cool. And regardless of genre, I want my music to sound cool. 19 and 20. to just route this into. There we go. Yeah, so this is like, it almost sounds like a weird, like a bad recreation of a guitar. Cheers, have a good one. A little bit more reverb. It can soar a little more. And then reverb on this guy. And of course, these are going through the sidechain. Another thing I'm going to do here, I know that I kind of strayed from what I was trying to do, is I have to make the other stuff in this track as well, like the intro and all the other things like that. But I do want to just finish this up by adding a pan. That's going to be going back and forth the whole time. But I feel like it also needs another layer, just a lower layer. Like, just a saw layer. Because I mean, I guess I automatically think that I'm adding too much, but the person before said that I wasn't adding enough, and they said they had produced a lot of Hardwave before, that like there's more stuff going on in Hardwave. So I'm going to assume that I'm not adding too much stuff. Where's the bass? Where'd it go? Where is it? Oh no. Oh no. Ah, I forgot. No. Ah, I forgot I was using the demo version and it timed out. Ah, okay. I have to. I'm gonna have to remake something, and then I have to render it out immediately. Man, I really liked how that sounded. Maybe I could pull it from the stream. Ah, man. Okay, I have to do something else. Here. I want to do pretty much the same thing, but I just have to render it out because I forgot that it would time out because I haven't bought it. This is just the demo. Yeah, I know it's the demo. So let me change it to just a sampler. And now let's bring up reactor again. And reactor play. Yeah, form. Okay. So 30 minutes I have. Whoa. Nope. Alright, and I probably am not going to take as long for this one. I just want to do what I did before. I don't want to mess around too much because I kind of know what I want. What is he? Unique drums too. Sweden here. What's up, everybody? Yeah, we have some people watching. That's cool. Glitch percussions. These are actually awesome. Let me see if I can take a glitch percussion loop. Yeah, I can't not do something like that. Ah, instant nasty respaces. But I want to change this curve to this. Okay, where's the... Oh, I already added reverb on it. I almost have it here. It's almost what I want. I would like to think that I know what I'm doing with my life, but that's not always the case. Whoa. Oh, it's nasty. Formant. I like it. I almost don't need that low pass filter as much as I think I do. Does need more reverb. Just to make it nice and long tail. Yeah, so I'm going to get a recording of this before this chain, right? And I'm going to say, okay, record on input, and I'm just going to play it from here. And now it recorded that bass right here. So now we have it, and now we can drag it right here, and we can mute this little clip. So we can mute that. And now this bass, which right now sounds like this, not much at all, is going to go through our fat rack, which, what did I say this was? This is 18. So this is going through 18. So 18, we don't have to change the volume or anything. We just have to make sure it starts on time. And then we could do the same thing here as far as a delay. We can delay this. And then maybe we can keep this ARP going. And then we just have to make a new version of this bass, which shouldn't be too hard because with that Reactor it seems to be pretty easy, or with Form it seems to be pretty easy to do this. I just there we go. It's done. We have a different bass right there. Pack is a Downshifter Basic from. This Downshifter Basic is actually from a pack that is not released yet, but it's going to be released. But you can get Downshifter Basic probably from, let me see, you can get one from, do I have one in this Rhythm pack? Probably. Well, look at, yeah. Yeah. See, that right there is basically the same thing, Downshifter, White Noise. This is from Rhythm Essentials Volume 2, and I'm sure there are plenty of other packs. Probably Hybrid Trap Essentials as well probably has downshifters like that. We have a lot of downshifters, and I just reversed this one, so it's just White Noise up. And you know what we have to do here? We have to make this unique, and then we have to pitch this up. So take all this, and this is going up an octave. So it's nice and screechy. And now I think for this last bit, we can also take something that wasn't here before, maybe these, to make it even more aggressive and layered. Okay, so So I think I'm going to leave that there. There's plenty that I could do to make those transitions a little smoother, but I need to make sure that I get into creating the other parts of the song, because this is from a drop to track, so I can't spend this whole time on the drop. How long? I've spent an hour on just the other side of the drop. I guess the other side of the drop is very important because I'm going to use all these elements in creating the rest. But let's just have a listen to what we have here. Let me just go ahead and put some stuff here just to make sure the transition isn't, from beginning to end, isn't completely dumb. All right, cool. I like that. First of all, I'm just going to do a couple things before we move on. I'm going to make sure to render this out, just to make sure we don't lose Reactor again, because I know we're going to eventually. I have to just record on input. There we go. We have that. Drag this right in here and layer this on top, just like we did the other one. And this one's going into, what did we say, 18? Was 18 the right track? Going to 18. Ah, sounds good. Sounds juicy. And then just before we head off, I'm going to make this unique. I'm going to take away this saw wave here. And I'm also going to take away this one. And I'm going to low pass this guy in so we can create an automation clip. And then this guy gets low passed in. Oh, that sounds awesome. I'm definitely using that in the build up too. Yeah, so it doesn't just come out of nowhere. Cool. Now let's make the rest. I honestly don't think that the intro and all the other stuff are going to pose too much of a task, because it doesn't seem like the intros to all these tracks are as complicated as the drops and stuff. I think they tend to be fairly short. Again, I was just listening to a few, just going through Hardwave playlists and stuff like that. But yeah, so now that drop's done, I'm gonna shed some light on the rest of the track here, and we can work with this. We have most of the elements that we're going to need right here. So I'm gonna start off with something atmospheric. Yeah, we'll probably have it only be just this long, just this, was it 16 bars? Yeah, 16 bars. Just gonna be a 16 bar intro, because it doesn't sound like these tracks mess around too much. They tend to kind of get right to the point. So atmosphere. And obviously a lot of low passing and stuff is going to have to happen. This art did actually turn out pretty good. Thank you. It turned out very rich. I didn't boost in some nice high end. I could do something like that. That would be the easy way to do it. And I may do that, but I also want to go into the preset itself. And control, where is this? It's going to be the filter cutoff. Yeah, right here. I'm going to assign this to macro 1. So I can do movements like that. And I think I actually want to record that. Nah, I'm not going to record it. I'm just going to... That makes things complicated for the rest of the ARP and the rest of the track. I just want to go into create automation clip and now create this shape for this to happen. Why is there so much clickage? What is up with that clickage? It's there no matter what I do. Multi-band compression. That helped a little bit. Maybe I can make this unique and then just have this be quieter. Just use the ins and outs. Yeah, that sounds cool. Need an impact, like a big epic impact. I always start my tracks with an impact. I love just going. It just sounds. It can't be beat. It can't be beat. Let's impacts in, but the rhythm impacts are probably pretty nice. That one's dark. I'm gonna choose drown. Well. I use collapse a lot, but yeah, I could also low pass these in. Yeah, I'll try that. That could be good atmosphere. I'll create that automation clip. This is going to come down. Okay, so I have to make that transition good. Actually, this could be very useful. definitely want to have this in some form. Like maybe I can just chop up this right here and maybe get rid of these other 2 notes that are in here, and I can just make it 1 note all the way up until that bit. That could probably be pretty beneficial to me to have that in there, because that's kind of a significant part of the drop, that all that kind of stuff in there. But I'm going to have to kind of pull it back a little bit. Maybe a long delay on that first reverse cymbal. Yeah, that's a good idea. Just have a nice shh echo. It's got to be very atmospheric. I may even put some more, maybe like a really subtle bell, maybe some kind of atmosphere. I don't know. I'm figuring out, but it shouldn't be too difficult to make this work. If we just go, yeah, that's gonna be awesome. Okay, I'm hyped. A lot of low pass filters going on here. I'm not gonna worry too much about organization. I'm just gonna try to get it to sound good. Yeah, just like that. And then let's unmute this. And then I want to stop it right here. Just so there's kind of a gap. Yeah, let's see, I could maybe... And of course we need this reverse. Is this cymbal being used too much is the question. I don't think so, but I do want to add a 1 to 16 bars in Hardwave build-up, or this genre didn't have any build-up. See, what I was hearing from the Hardwave that I was listening to, again, this is not a genre that I am super well versed in, but from the Hardwave that I was listening to, they didn't seem like they had really intense build-ups with like build-up drums and stuff like that, the way that pretty much every other electronic genre does. It seemed like it was a lot of atmosphere just building up, and then the drums mainly hit in the drop. It could be done another way. I'm sure there are plenty of artists who do it a different way, but it seemed like it was mostly atmosphere. 1 to 16 bars is the Hardwave build-up. Well, here we are, 16 bars. Impact again. Maybe a different impact? What is this one? This one's Danger. So now I can use Drown. Maybe I could take the snare in and have the snare just hitting at add just like the reverb tail, so we only hear the reverb of the snare. That could be kind of interesting. But I feel like I could really use these basses though, like in this specific part right here. If I just take this, let me take this. Something like that, and I just kind of tone it down so it's not as aggressive. Maybe bring this here. And then I could just make this unique here and change this filter shape. And I need to take out the sub from this. Just for the moment. Maybe I could just bring it down. So I can just create an automation clip for this. The build-ups actually tend to be one of the most layered parts of my songs are actually the build-ups and not necessarily the drops. Like, where's the snare? Kind of like that. Facebook, Microsoft, stop sending me notifications. Aha, I'm trying to live stream. Okay, create an automation clip, and now we can bring this down. And maybe that could just be a lead up into that actually strong trap snare. This makes me think that I need a kind of a noise splash to go right at the beginning of the drop, because we have this and some robotic vocal. That would be cool. That's a good idea. That would be interesting. Maybe I can vocode something. That'd be nice. But I do want to add this one sound. It's just straight up stock FL Studio sound. I actually use it all the time. Sound effect. No, sound effects. I always forget that FL Studio has risers. Like default risers. I should probably look through those because some of those are probably very good. But here it is. There we are, just a little splash. Just to add some air. Yeah, I have to make sure that this intro isn't too heavy, you know? like maybe I could add some filters to the master chain to just filter all of this up. And maybe down a little bit. I just really need to make sure that that drop hits really hard. So I'm going to add this preset here, just the one preset. And then make these low pass, high pass filters. What is bass sound 808? Well, you can see me making the 808 for this. Well, it's not even necessarily an 808. It's just like a sub bass that I made. You can see me make that when I'm making this drop on a video that's on the Ghosthack YouTube channel right now. It's I believe it's just called me making Hardwave, and you can see it. It's probably very recent. But you can see me make the bass and the 808, and you can see me construct all the basic elements of this that I had at the very beginning of the stream. Okay, what was I doing? I was doing something. I was seriously... Oh, okay, yeah. I just wanted to create these automation clips. Yeah, and I'll tell you, this is what's going to happen, right? I'm going to create an automation clip for this high pass. I'm going to create an automation clip for the low pass. And I'm also going to create an automation clip for the stereo field, which is going to be really interesting. And that's where I'm going to make it kind of mono right before the drop. And then when the drop hits, I'm going to boom, full stereo. Because this is very stereo wide. And I feel like that could be taking away from the impact of the drop. So, first of all, these frequencies, I need to bring down this low pass right before where the drop hits. Hardwave sample pack, that would be cool. Maybe there will be a Hardwave pack in the future at some point. It seems like it's getting a little bit of attention. Yeah, and then it opens up, especially in the high end. That works out good. And now let's do something for the stereo field. I really feel like I want to use this one plugin. I use it all the time. It's Stereo by Kilohertz. I believe this is just a free plugin. You can download this if you make your account. But I just want to click this and create an automation clip for this. And it's the size of the whole project. Dang it! I forgot to highlight the area that I wanted. But I can still shorten it. I just have to make sure to get this right on the line. Yeah, right there, that'd be fine. And now we can just lower the stereo a little bit. You can hear how dramatic this is. If you're like wearing headphones, this would probably be much more apparent. It's like dead mono right there. But I don't want it to be dead mono, just... This bass is very stereo. It's very, very stereo. So perhaps I can just make it more mono. But I remember the delay on the crash cymbal that we wanted. Like that. Where is this? Is this routed into anything? Oh, it's not. Okay, we'll route this into 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6. Okay, there we are. And delay. Oh boy, I hate loading up the Fruity Delay 3 because it always has this big thing, like big crackly thing in the front. I don't know why. Maybe I need to update my FL Studio. Oh yeah, there's an FL Studio update. Maybe I just have to update my FL Studio. But I have to turn it off before I load it up. Nice big delay. Let's do bandpass filter. Change this cutoff. Maybe ping pong? Ooh, that's interesting. Yeah, that's cool. It makes it a little smoother. But I am going to use an automation clip here. Excuse me. And there we go. I used my mute button that time. But I do want to create an automation clip here because I want it to start out like this. I can just initialize a song with that position and then create an automation clip to bring up this delay because I want this delay just to come in here. All the other symbols I just want to stay normal. All right, let me just give a listen to what the intro needs first. Maybe cut the last snare from the 16th bar. Yeah, perhaps. Yeah, that's true. And there's an ARP that's fading out here. Where is it? Yeah, I want to just cut this one as well. Where's the volume for this one? Here. I'm just going to take a limiter, or not a multi-band compressor, limiter. Ceiling up. And I'll just create an automation clip for the gain. So now I can just kind of shut it up just right in this moment. And go like this. And change it to hold. Change this to hold. So it just immediately shuts up right there. And then this, man, I know it doesn't look like there's much going on here, but this thing is actually pretty dramatic, this stereo thing. Like this style, Thor-like. Thor-like. I'm glad you like the style, though. Let's give this a listen. Alright, so I think that's actually working out pretty well. Off-topic question, have you heard Virtual Riot Lost at VIP? Yes, I have. It's a very good track. It'll be interesting for me to learn how to make that kind of drops and sound design. again, that sort of makes me think that it would be really cool to do a live stream where it's just me doing sound design, just any kind of sound design that I can think of, audio manipulation, warping, mixing, you know, maybe recording myself using that. Like that would be a really fun stream actually if that happens sometime in the future, and maybe I could go over different types of sound design like that for different styles. But Virtual Riot will always be incredible. One thing I want to do in the intro is actually I want to take this melody I want to play it in some kind of synth. Normally I would do a bell, but this is Hardwave. There are not as many organic sounds in Hardwave as far as what I understand. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm just going to copy this. I'm going to create a new pattern, and I'm going to make some little synth here. Maybe it can be kind of a belly synth, but I want to make it just like a pluck. Maybe pulse width modulation? And this can be modulated, this little thing right here. Yeah, just a little pluck just to add that melody in the intro so it doesn't sound off. So it doesn't sound off and weird when we go into the drop. Oh, this is in a different pattern. 23 maybe? Use Serum in cases where I could use 3x oscillator. Yeah, I could use 3x oscillator, but in Serum I can do pulse width modulation. I can use the filters right here. It's a little easier to use the envelopes, and I can add delay and reverb. And generally, Serum's sound, as far as the actual quality of the waveform, is higher than 3x oscillators. 3x oscillators is not, unless they updated it and now it's like pristine. But 3x oscillator tends to have less higher quality waveforms. So I tend to lean Serum. Maybe. Just a joke. Oh, okay. I get all kinds of questions in here, man. People from all kinds of skill levels. I can't. It's hard for me to assume. It's tough to assume. But okay, so now we have this, and this is pretty much the intro and build up going into the drop, and we have that drop going on, and now we're going to have to create the rest of the track. And what I think I'm going to do for that, use Serum's global section. Yeah, I'm not in the global section too much, mostly because I just don't really need to change these preferences. Like I don't need to go in there, but the chaos knobs and the range and stuff as far as the unison, it's like, yeah. How am I doing today? I'm doing fantastic. Thank you for asking. How are you doing today? How are you guys doing? How are y'all holding up? I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this drop and I'm just going to move it over here because I know that we're going to have something resembling a second drop in some form. So this is just going to be over here. I'm expecting that it would be beneficial to make it this much. Actually, it seems like Man, I'm trying to figure out how long I want this bridge to be. Like, do I want it to be that much longer than this bit? Like, if I just copy and paste this bit, right? Do I want it to be that much longer? Project's going. It's going good. What if, oh, I could do something fun here. Yeah, I could go into, like I can make a second build up. I don't know. This isn't something that I've really heard in other Hardwave tracks, but I mean, I'm sure it's been done before. I'm just going to take some creative license here and I'm going to create kind of a second build up. You know, try this genre out. It's fun. I didn't think I'd have as much fun as I'm having trying to make this. And then it's going to go into this impact. And then I'm gonna do like a really dark and heavy build up. Maybe throw some ambience in there. I wonder if I have like a thunderclap ambience. That could be fun. I'm kind of going off on my own thing at this point. I got kind of what I want down. Now I have to get creative. So I should have some thunderclap sample in here somewhere. Thunderclap rain. Where is it? Random crap folder. Yeah. To the rescue. Where is it? Thunder crack. There it is. It's awesome. Yeah. Scheduled for streams. I normally stream at around between 2 and 3 on Sundays. It doesn't happen every weekend, but it is generally consistent. So you can usually expect weekend streams from us on a normal schedule. So Thunderclap. This one's going to go into 21. I'm assuming nothing's in 21 because there's no plugins on it. 21. Reverb. Do I have rain sound effects is the next question. I feel like I do. And I may be able to get some from Cinematic Sound Effects Volume 2. I remember. Field recordings. Okay. Ambisonic rain. That one has some rolling thunder. That might be good to use. I think I'm going to use that because it's not too harsh. And I'm going to make a really epic build up here. But what's going to happen is instead of going into this, it's going to go right into this. It's going to go right into that bit. And that's going to be fun. So let's grab all of this stuff to make sure that I'm grabbing everything. Yeah. Okay. And we're going to just switch these places. There is some stuff here that's not what I want. This can actually, I'm going to throw this out real quick. This is going to go here. And then it's basically just going to be a switch. And that's going to be kind of our change up. It's going to be our change up as it starts with the second half of the drop and then goes into the first half. Ah, it sounds so good. Where's that thunderclap from? I wish I could tell you. I honestly don't know. It's just I just knew I had it in my random crap folder. I grabbed a sample from somewhere, but thunderclap recording. But this thunder right here and this rain you can get in the Cinematic Sound Effects Volume 2. I just knew that I had a thunderclap. I'm sure you can find thunderclaps on YouTube. I probably found it on some royalty-free sound effects YouTube page or something like that. Sounds so good when that happens. So let's make this unique. And then I'm going to pull this down a little bit. Then I can just take this one and add that there. I'm really tempted to add things that aren't synthesizers, like strings and stuff like that, but I want to try to keep it in this sort of like a hardwave synthwave vibe. Actually, let me make this unique so I can kind of make this a triangle. And then I can cut this out here and just paste it twice. I just have to make sure that this build up turns out to be like it goes really well into the drop is basically the goal. Nice dark, nice and dark, nice and heavy. And time to bring back this. I'm imagining sounds like brass and synthwave style, like classic strings. Yeah, I don't know. Like, I want to do that, but I haven't, listening to Hardwave tracks, I haven't heard any real instruments in them. And it's like, it makes me want to do that, but am I, with the thunderclap and the atmosphere, am I drifting too far away from Hardwave anyway? And should I just take that creative license? I don't know. Maybe I'll figure it out, but right now I just want to make sure that I have risers and some build up. Downshifters. I'm gonna use the Cinematic Sound Effects 2 package. Epic. Having computer trouble. It happens. Let me use kind of an epic riser here. Maybe not this one. This screech synth just sounds so good. This right here. This is where I want vocals. This spot right here is like just some epic reading of like, I'm hearing, do y'all know the song Flying Spaghetti Monster by, is it by Dr. P? I think it's by Dr. P. But they have this one voice in there that goes like, and I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder. One of the four beasts saying, come and see. And I saw, and behold, spaghetti. And it just goes into that from there. But like that sort of vibe where you just have someone speaking, just, and I heard, as it were, the noise of thunder. Like that would be awesome right there if I just have something happening. It wouldn't be spaghetti, but it would be something. It would be something talking there. That would be really interesting. But I don't know what I could add. And hell followed with him. Yeah. I just love going right into that. Just sounds so cool. Enzo Overthinker song. No, I don't think I've heard that. Or maybe like some vocal that like Code Pandorum would use. Something dark. That would be awesome. Okay, where's that other impact? Because I had another impact. Yeah, this one. Drown. Yeah, and I'm going to make this unique. I'm going to stretch this out. Sounds so good. Okay. They probably was the same genre, but there is a man who was about excessive in break. I don't know. I don't understand. But there definitely needs to be something there as far as some sort of sound. I probably have a clip of somebody talking. Or something from the Bible, Revelation, end of time stuff. Yeah, end of times. Man, I need to. If I had an audio file of just somebody epically reading the entire book of Revelation, that would be amazing. Like sound of trumpets kind of stuff. But I know I need some more rising action. Some sort of, maybe I can get a long riser. Do I have a long riser in here? One shots, sound effects, 50. Yeah, there has to be something in here. Impact. Car sirens, cool. It's hard to preview these risers because they start out so low. Wait, there is a sound I think I can use for atmosphere here. And maybe I can just turn it into a riser. And it's this one sound from, it's actually in Serum, but I think I'm going to use its audio file. It's from, yeah, Rhythm Revolution 2 has this one Serum preset that sounds like this. Where is it? And it just does phasing, weird, noisy action, and I really like it, actually. So I want to turn this into some kind of riser. Maybe I can reverse it? It's so weird. I love it. Oh, that sounds awesome. Now, I don't think I want there to be a break. We did a break last time, so I think I'm just going to stretch out this audio file. Oh. It makes this part seem just like a little more down, like a little less exciting and excessive. But I can still add this right here maybe. Yeah, and I'm already hearing an outro, but I do need some kind of vocal goes here. I hear it, I feel it in my heart, in my soul. I can feel it. Fitting, right there. I just need to find one. No gum. Oh, I have an idea.
Don't talk.
What about that one Joker, what about that one scene with the Joker where he's like, they're only as good as the world allows them to be.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. To them, you're just a freak. Like me. They need you right now. When they don't, they'll cast you out. Like a leper. See, their morals, their code. It's a bad joke. Dropped at the first sign of trouble. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you when the chip.
Let me see. Could that even work? I want to just go ahead and add reverb to it because I know I want to add something here, and that something is going to contain reverb. Sample sync to BPM. For this, well, yeah, I'd have to chop it up and fit it in places, but...
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. To them, you're just a freak.
To them, you're just
like
a freak.
Me. They need you right now. When they don't, they'll cast you out. Like a leper. See, their morals, their code. It's a bad joke.
OTT would be way too much. But all the background stuff would get brought up. It's not really effective, but...
They're only as good as the world allows them to be. Dropped at the first sign.
Ooh.
See, their morals, their code. See, their morals, their code. It's a bad joke. Dropped at the first sign of trouble. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Oh, that's actually really cool. I enjoy how that ends. Where he's like, I'm not a monster, I'm just ahead of the curve.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the
curve. Why reverb on well mixed sample? This isn't exactly a, well, it's a well mixed sample for a movie, but it's not a well mixed sample for a song.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
It's not like it was recorded to sound like he's in like a chamber, of course, because he was in like an interrogation room and it was echoey. You should put the word curve like right on the first kick of the drop. That is a, I'm just ahead of the curve, and then it hits the drop.
I'm just ahead of the curve. I'm just ahead of the curve. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Did that work out well?
They'll eat each other. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Maybe I need some metronome.
I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Maybe. I like I'm just ahead of the curve and then boom. I kind of like that better.
I'm just ahead of the curve. I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
But I do need to chop up the other bits.
See, their morals, their code. Like a leper. See, their morals.
Oh, I have an idea. I have where he can say, "Don't talk like one of them. You're not." Right in the beginning.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. See, their morals. Even if you'd like to be.
Or maybe I could say. Maybe I could cut out the parts that I don't want. I just need to stitch it together. Double curve? I don't know. I don't know if that would work out very well. I do know that I want these to stay the same. This right here.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Because it is generally lined up, and I'm okay with that generally being lined up that way. But I need to stitch up the other bits right here.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. See, they're more, even if you'd like to be.
And then it goes into, see, their morals, their code.
See, their morals, their code. It's a bad joke. Dropped at the first sign of trouble. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. Them to be. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down.
It's a lot to work with.
At the first sign of trouble. It's a bad joke.
Maybe I can stop the drop to the first sign of trouble and I can just go right into this one.
It's a bad joke. They're only as good as the world allows them to be.
Yeah, and let me make sure I just have a metronome in here just to make sure that it's generally on some kind of time.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not.
SpongeBob will be better.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. See, their morals, their code. It's a bad joke. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Yeah, it's generally good. I may switch up some parts.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be.
See, I have to go in here and I have to high pass this.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. See, their morals, their code. It's a bad joke. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other.
And then what could I do to affect it? The SpongeBob clip where he says you're good at that. SpongeBob producer tag, that's cool.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you... Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. See, their morals, their code. It's a bad joke. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
And maybe the whole thing could just be more subtle. Like you only really know exactly what he's saying if you've seen the movie and it's just there for context. But I think that's a good thing to fill in this area.
They're only as good as the world allows them to be.
What if I take this one thing right here? Would this work right here?
They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are... Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. See, their morals, their code. It's a bad joke. They're only as good as the world allows them to be.
Kill Monk and fall into his piece of chaplain, great dictator. I don't know about that one. I'm unaware.
As good as the world allows them to be.
Oh, Monk. Oh, okay.
When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Yeah, okay, I kind of get that. A delay on this curb.
I'm just ahead of the curve.
And there even is like there's a part where Batman's like moving the chair because he goes up and then like hits a Joker in the head. But if I just put a delay on this, all I have to do is make this unique and then throw it into the next channel, 23. And then 23 can have the exact same effects as 22, but with a delay. There's a lot of stuff in there to delay. Oh boy. Let's try it. I don't know how well it will work, but we can see.
I'm just ahead of the curve. Yeah, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Effect for delay. You're talking like a metallic delay? That would be interesting. Maybe I could just affect this in a certain way. Just so I could put some effects on it.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. See, their morals, their code. It's a joke. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve. Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. See, their morals, their code. It's a bad joke. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other.
Ooh.
See, I'm not a monster.
That is something that I do for like a rhythm vocal.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. See, there are morals. Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. See, there are morals. It's a bad joke. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. I'll show you. When the chips are down.
Maybe I should add that in just a little bit here, just to fill in.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. See, there are morals. It's a bad joke. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, it's a bad joke. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these
Let's go into this right here. And we just have to make sure that this is low pass a lot.
Don't talk like one of them. You see, there are morals. It's a bad. It's a bad joke. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people. It's a bad joke. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Yeah, that's cool. And then I just have to make sure that the build up is nice and epic. Maybe I could have a pad in there. I do have another idea. There's a Phase 1 sample pack out there, which if you just Google Phase 1 sample pack, it'll probably come up. But essentially, OTT will make it louder to hear everything. Yeah, but the problem is when I put OTT on the speech,
People, they'll eat.
let me show you what happens. Put OTT on the speech. Ooh.
People, they'll eat each other.
All the background stuff just right up front.
People, they'll eat each other. It's a bad joke. They're only as good as the world allows them to be.
I don't want to hear all the
Chips are down.
I don't really want to hear all the nuances of the background and rufflings around, but
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. See, there are morals. Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. See, there are morals. They're code. It's a bad joke. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down.
I'm just going to have that be subtle, just very subtle. It sounds too... this isn't a very metallic genre, it's more synthy.
See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
See, I know you can't hear this very well, this last bit,
I'm just ahead of the curve.
but I don't really think that it's necessary that you do hear it super loud.
I'm just ahead of the curve. I'll show you. When the chips are down.
It's all background, it's all subtle.
These civilized people, they'll eat each other. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Put this curve right here. Wait a second, this isn't made unique. Ah, dang it. See, I need to lower this back where it was. This one needs to be made unique, so I can turn this one up. And then this curve is already unique, so I can turn that up.
I'm just ahead of the curve.
I don't know if I really want to make him sound like a robot, though, honestly. Like, I feel like the Joker's, like, it's a good voice.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. See, there are morals. It's a bad joke. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other.
We need something automatically starting just like a a sound effect starting right there, just a riser. And I feel like I can get that from, where could I get that? I could get that many places. Let me just go into the Platinum Producer Suite, because I know this has a bunch of miscellaneous sound effects. I think I was in here before. Yeah, I just want one of these to be subtle. A little more subtle than that, please. There we are. And I can just stretch it out to fit the time. Because I just need to build the tension in the background. Because honestly, we're not far from being done here.
As good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
How can you make it 8-bit style? Well, you could add bit crushing to it. That could probably help your case. But I feel like there are some, like, I'd probably pick drums that sound more 8-bit and, like, old school. Like, I think there is some stuff in Legacy, maybe. There's certain kits. Maybe it's in, where is it? I really want to find it now, because now I'm thinking about it. Instruments, Legacy, drums, kits. Okay, yeah. There's certain kits that are probably 8-bit style. Not this. No. No, not this one. Yeah. There's some. There it is. Good VSTs for bit crush. My favorite bit crushing VST is free. And let me just test it out on this one real quick. My favorite bit crushing VST is called, where is it? Here somewhere. I'm missing it. Crush. There we are. Crush with a K. It's free. I can turn off the dry, turn off the filter.
As good as the world allows them to be.
You can crush it. You can add drive, down sample. There's modulation.
As good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve. As good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips...
Not on this sound, but crush for bit crushing purposes.
As good as the world allows them to be.
Okay, what was I looking for? I was looking for one specific thing. Oh no, I found it. It was this one.
I'll show you.
Let me just see how this works, see what else I need to add.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not.
Yeah, no, I have to take away this gap. This has to go.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. See, they're norms. They're code. It's a bad joke. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even if you'd like to be. See, they're norms.
To make sure this is compressed.
Don't talk like one of them. You're not. Even. Don't talk like one of them. You're not. you're not. Even if you'd like to be. See, their morals, their code. It's a bad joke. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve. Don't talk like one. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Yeah, there it is. I generally like that. I may come back and edit stuff later, but I just want to add a quick outro because I know exactly what to do for the outro. Very simple, very easy. This synth right here. And then the crash that we have going this whole time. And we have this impact. Which impact should we use? Should we use this one? Or should we use this one? I'm going to use this one. It's a little stronger. I actually think that the stuff to use here is pretty good. Like if I just take this right here, and then take this automation, I can edit the automation. I can take this right here. Halftime everything. Halftime everything. I don't know. Kind of want to make sure that these this ARP right here is getting slowly kind of quieter. Like I can make this unique and then just make it a triangle and then it gets quieter from here. And then this one has to do the same thing. I can make it unique. And maybe it can reach its peak right here as well, and then come back down. This is the wrong one. What is this one controlling? I don't know. I don't. It's controlling something. Well, whatever it's controlling, it's gonna go down. This one. Yeah, it's being controlled by that one. Okay. So we're going to make this unique. And now this is going to do that shape. It's been 11. Should I just leave it like that? Just... I feel like I should. Do not listen to endings of a song. Yeah, most people don't. They just end up skipping. But you have to create the outro, you know. If somebody's listening to it on the playlist, and I always say that when a song is done, add a little bit of space. You have to have just a little bit of area at the end so it doesn't just immediately go into the next song. Add bit crush at the very end. Ooh, that's a good idea. I could downsample everything and kind of make it sound like it's sort of broken and breaking down. That's a good idea. So now I can use crush. Yeah, that's cool. I want to do that. So I'm going to create an automation clip for this. And it's just going to fall down like this. I have to make sure because it's kind of a strange, it sort of fades in weird. I care about my outros. And I'm just gonna mix this in. Yeah, and then I'm going to use this mix knob and just create this automation clip. That's this level. I know you guys are bored, but I'm into it. We have 5 minutes ahead? What? What are you talking about? This is the end of the song. And then that'll just be the outro. So I think that is a good situation that we had to make a 9-minute song. I'm not making a 9-minute song. Get a load of this guy. Anyway, I think that it would be important. Let's find it. Well, me bit crushing. Gonna have a live stream of just me bit crushing things. But okay, I think that there's more that I could do on this. Like obviously, I can spend weeks upon end just trying to perfect songs. But I think as far as from a drop the track in the amount of time that we did it, what is this? Yeah, it's like 2.5 hours in the amount of time that we did it. I think we were able to put this together into a very decent, understandable song. It's recognizable. It kind of works. I might not be the best at Hardwave per se. Like I haven't really been producing this long, and I'm sure there's some people who will watch this who have been producing it a long time and being like, oh, you really shouldn't have added the thunder, or maybe you really should have done this instead, or it's really common for this to happen. But I sort of took my own creative license and made a track to finish up. How much time did I spend on this project? Total time. This project info. 5 hours and 6 minutes in total working on this thing with this thing opened. So I'm gonna play everything that we have right here, and if there's something that I'll hear, I'll change it. But I'm just gonna go ahead and play it. Here we go.
even if you'd like to be. See, their laws, their code, it's a bad joke. They're only as good as the world allows them to be. I'll show you. When the chips are down, these civilized people, they'll eat each other. See, I'm not a monster. I'm just ahead of the curve.
Nice. And there we go. So I think that from drop to track in the hours that we did it, in 2.5 hours, that turned out pretty all right. Because I just had this to begin with. And then I also made that in the first hour and then the other thing in the other hour and a half. So that was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. There's more mixing I could do. I could add more stuff to this to make it sound maybe a little more full in the mid region. I could work on editing the vocals a little bit more. There's always a track is never finished. You just decide to stop. So for the sake of this live stream, and I think in order for me to make a significant amount of progress, it would take at least like another hour of me just nitpicking, and it wouldn't end up being that much different from what I have right here. I like the end result that I came out with. And I think I really like doing Hardwave. I think I may do some more Hardwave in the future. I'm probably going to get a little better at it. And that's what's going to happen. So thank you guys for sticking around through this live stream. I appreciate you all commenting, helping me out where I need some help, giving me some ideas. There was a lot of these ideas came from you guys in the chat, and the song would not be what it is without it. So thank you. I appreciate you guys a lot. So thank you guys so much, and I will see you in the next video. Happy producing.